Of Tennessee on this, Vice Chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. It is good to see you, Congressman. I do want to start with Joe Khalil reporting on this major topic. We see Ukrainian President Zelensky saying that North Korean troops are poised to fight side by side with Russian forces, and the White House says that at least 3,000 North Korean troops are undergoing training as we speak at 3 military bases in eastern Russia. So, Congressman, what are your concerns tonight? What are the larger implications that are on your mind?
Well, the escalation of the war, of course, is, and the fact that we have a member or representative, I think, is ill-advised, is saying that American troops could get involved. This is why I've never voted for $1 for any of this money. We're at $200 billion plus for this war. We were told back during the Trump administration that he couldn't build the wall because $4 billion was too much, was not financially feasible at the time. I just think, again, the war hawks are going to win out, and they're not going to be happy till American boys and girls are over there fighting. And I just think that is ill-advised. We have no geographical or any other reason to be over there. They take an oath to uphold the Constitution, and I dare say the Ukrainian or Russians, neither one of them have anything to do with the American Constitution. And this rush towards war is a dangerous precedent.
Can I ask?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Can I ask, Congressman, given that, U.S. arms, artillery, weaponry is very much being used in that region, if a North Korean troop fighting alongside a Russian is killed, presumably by U.S.-provided artillery or arms, what are the implications of that?
That could escalate it a lot more. You could see others choosing sides. But I would caution everybody about the North Koreans. They're starving over there. Their military is generally pretty well. They join the military to keep from starving. And I can't help but think that a lot of them are going to be almost glad to be there because they think they'll probably be fed and taken care of. So I'm not so certain about that. But the implications of a congressman talking about us putting American boys and girls on the ground over the knee is very chilling. And I just think that's very ill-advised. And we got it. The Pentagon, look, the war pimps over there, they're going to push a war. We know that. And you got members of Congress who own stock in the missile defense systems on both sides of the aisle that have greatly been, their coffers have been increased. And I just find that this whole thing's just very offensive to me.
I hear you, Congressman. With the time we have, I do want to ask about Israel and this historic strike. Sure. Israel saying that, it targeted Iranian military installations, some missile manufacturing sites. It did not hit oil or nuclear facilities. What do you make of these locations? Is this a proportionate response?
Well, Israel has a right to do whatever they want. Again, our White House is warning Israel not to hit the nuclear facilities because they're saying it's for energy, which we know that's an error. Iran's sitting on the largest oil supplies in the world, and all they do now is export terrorism. This clearly lies at the feet of our administration, though, because we allowed Iran to get back in the oil business, and now they're exporting terrorism worldwide. Their coffers are full of money. And they're spending it, and this is what's going to happen. We were ill-advised, and I thought it was a bad decision then. I think it's a terrible decision now to let Iran get back in the oil business, because if they had, they'd just been throwing rocks. And now we've got the possibility of nuclear weapons and other things that are coming into this. So this is to me has some greater implications than anything going on right now.
Yeah, and Congressman, I know you signed a letter along with 100 lawmakers, both sides of the aisle, Democrats and Republicans, defending Israel this week to the United Nations. I addressed this very quickly with the 20 seconds we have left, and also what should we do about the Iran problem you just laid out for us?
Well, first of all, we let Israel fight this war. They know how to handle it. Our rules of engagement got 13 brave Americans killed as we pulled out of Afghanistan. One of those was my neighbor, Staff Sergeant Ryan Knaus. So I just feel like our leadership is lacking greatly right now, and we need to stay out of it. Let Israel fight their war. They know how to do it.
Okay, Congressman Tim Burchett, appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.